Hello and welcome to the Property Show West Edition. I'm Manisha Natarajan and today we'll cover quite a few markets for you, of course. All of Mumbai region, which includes Navi Mumbai, Thane, Pune, Nasik, Nagpur, Indore. Key Western India markets, top properties to buy every Tuesday right here on the Property Show. So get ready for some of the best picks in your budget with Sameer Jasuja, CEO and founder of Prop Equity. And let's tell you what have we lined up for you today. Why is private equity money flowing big time into India's real estate? Does that mean a sure shot turnaround is around the corner? Will the Maharashtra's new IT policy be a booster for Navi Mumbai? Till now, Maharashtra actually has been a laggard or Mumbai has been a laggard, I would say, behind key IT-driven markets in Pune and Bangalore. Navi Mumbai in a budget of 1 crore. Pune, under 60 lakh, what can you buy? And Ahmedabad, wow, that's a decent budget for Ahmedabad. You will get a premium to luxury property there and we'll tell you which are the best out of the lot. But before we go to West India, there's been a big development. Relief has come for the people who have booked flats in the Noida region. They were paying both EMI and rent at the same time. But now things are going to change. Standing Committee of National Board for Wildlife has fixed the eco-sensitive zone around Okhla Bird Sanctuary. Area up to 100 meters from eastern, western and southern boundaries of the bird sanctuary will be now considered as eco-sensitive zone. Remember, earlier NGT had proposed a 10-kilometer radius, which meant stalling of a lot of new projects. Now, area of up to 1.27 kilometers from the northern boundary of the sanctuary will be the buffer zone.
इस एक केस में एनजीटी ने कहा था कि इसको एनबीडब्ल्यूएल की मान्यता चाहिए, तो आज कंसल्टेशन चाहिए, तो आज एनबीडब्ल्यूएल में इस पर कंसल्टेशन हुआ और वो जो इको सेंसिटिव जोन विद ड्यू डिलीजेंस ड्राफ्ट नोटिफिकेशन हुआ है वो ठीक है, इस तरह का फैसला हुआ है। तो मुझे लगता है कि ये एक बड़ी राहत है। जिन लोगों ने अपने फ्लैट्स बुक किए थे, अनेक लोग ये मंथली ईएमआई भी भर रहे थे और रेंट भी भर रहे थे, हार्ड अर्न मनी लोगों की लगी थी, उनको एक राहत मिलेगी क्योंकि एक कंफ्यूजन उसमें से समाप्त हो गया।
Let's kick off our Q&A session with our first caller, Abhishek Goyal on the phone line. Abhishek, hi, welcome. I believe you want to buy something in Malad, Mumbai. Have you picked out something already?
Yeah, hi Manisha, this is Abhishek. Okay, so I was looking for a 2 BHK flat.
Okay.
That's in western suburbs. So I picked up this Forest Serenity. This is by Shade Creators.
All right.
And I went to the project. Right, and I like the property very much. I would like to have your feedback if I should go ahead with it. My budget is approximately 2 crores.
Okay.
And what I noticed there was, I got two feedbacks. One was the pace at which the project is currently on. I think this project was launched 2 years ago. And the pace at which it is working, I think it's very slow. Secondly, when I searched, the facts on this project on internet, okay, I could see some litigation cases also going on the land on which the project is being constructed.
Say the second point again. I didn't get that one.
I searched this project on Google.
Okay.
Right, and I could see some litigation or legal cases, going on the land on which
all right. Okay,
this project is getting constructed. So I would like to have the feedback if it is wise enough to go ahead.
Okay, got it.
So, and I would like to have your advice on other options which I can exercise in western suburbs within this budget.
Okay, great. Well, Abhishek, we always give you our options as well. So litigation in a redevelopment project should have been set aside by now, Sameer, isn't it? Is there worry? Because good developer.
Let me be honest, litigation is always a worry at any given point in time for any project, right? So
but
that is something
specifically more for redevelopment, isn't it? There would be many more issues to resolve in redevelopment.
You see, the thing is that redevelopment projects have to be look like as their normal projects after they've gone through the hump of all the clearances that are required before they break ground.
Sure.
So if the project has broken ground, construction has started, then the redevelopment specific
It doesn't
issues
matter. Then it becomes
should
like any
be
other
behind
project.
you before you start the construction of that project.
Got it.
So what litigation issues that you are seeing, you'll have to evaluate. Just by going onto the net is just not good enough. You have to evaluate that by showing those relevant papers, talking to the developer, getting the paperwork out and showing it to a lawyer, because internet is flowing with all sorts of information, and that all the time is not correct. Shade is a reliable developer, and even if there are some litigations, they can be done away with. But you need to do that due diligence yourself. We don't do legal due diligence with respect to court cases as such, unless they come to light. But according to us, this project is a very good project. It's getting, it has a very good elevation. Yes, the work is going on slowly, but slowly and surely the project will get delivered. It is a 54-story project, so there is going to take the plinth levels, and when you're building a base for a project with this high, it does take a lot more time. The construction here is in various stages, from 4th slab to 12th slab over here, and the project is likely to be delivered in 2018. Let's just look at some more better projects that we have that you may want to consider, which are over all these problems. Malad West of 34 months of inventory overhang, and Malad East is 30 months. Weighted average price for Malad West is about 13,000 rupees a square foot, and East has gone up even higher at 13,500 for the mid to luxury segment. East is performing better, surprisingly, than the West. Typically, the western suburbs command a premium, but now that most of the commercial office spaces are coming on the east side is slowly overtaking the west side. So Malad East is showing a 12% price appreciation compared to 9% of Malad West. The other two projects that you can look at are Raj Infinia by Raj Lifescapes. This is at 14,000 bucks as well. The developer has delivered more than 75 projects in Mumbai and 5 in Malad itself, so very safe developer. It's a redevelopment project again with 3.5 acres of land, and special scheme of 10-80-10 is available from ICICI Bank. That should give you a lot of comfort. Project is located 350 meters from the Ryan International School and 1.2 kilometers from Mindspace. And one sure shot safe project that I know of is Altamont by Omkar Realty. The project is going on in full swing in terms of construction. It's also a redevelopment project spread across 14.5 acres, located bang on the Western Express Highway, Malad East, and it's got some of the top features that the developer wants to put over here in terms of amenities, including multiple swimming pools, sky lounge, clubhouse. I think the clubhouse is some 40-50,000 square feet plus. Developer has delivered 8 residential projects in Mumbai already, and they are now very popular leading developers in the redevelopment space.
Absolutely. So that's Omkar for you. But okay, so I'm also looking at the other data and comparing the 3 projects, Samir, and I'm finding that there's really no price difference between any of them. So very, very competitive market. That's how Mumbai has become.
All reputed developers.
Nobody can charge any premium. You've got to be at the average market price, otherwise there won't be any takers anyway.
Sure.
Right?
Well, we also have culled out projects which are similar in nature, keeping the budget in mind, so you won't find too much of a price differential there.
Alright, okay, so those are some of your other options, Abhishek. You asked us, so we've given you a go-ahead for Oris Serenity, Shade Creators, and there's Raj Infinia and Altamonte by Omkar. Okay. Jennifer writes in and says, hello, I'm Jennifer and planning to buy a 690 square feet apartment in Suash Pride located at Ulve, Navi Mumbai from Sejal Group. I saw your program and thought you could use your expertise and suggestion. Well, we can only say thanks very much for calling in. Yes, and we'd be happy to help you, Jennifer. So, you're not very comfortable with this particular project, isn't it, Suash Pride? Why is that, Samir?
Well, multiple reasons for that. We don't like Ulve micro market. We feel that that's a ghost town of some sorts. No social infrastructure there whatsoever. Although proximity to Kharghar and other good areas in Mumbai is there, but we would definitely recommend you to stay away from Ulve and look at better micro markets. A project, nonetheless, we have nothing against the project. It's a 4 wings G+7 story project located in Sector 5. But like I said, better markets to look at, especially Kamote, which fits within your budget. It's a much better micro market with lower inventory overhang at 15 months. The weighted average price is a little higher because it's a better micro market at 6,400 compared to Ulve of 5,500, and price appreciation is much better of about 11% compared to 7.5% of Ulve. The two projects that you can look at in Kamathe are Aniruddha Enclave by Sri Lakshmi Group and Chivalry Group at 6200. Project is a joint venture between Lakshmi Group and Chivalry Group. Project is ready. Developer is waiting for OC to come with offer of possession. And strategic location is just 1 kilometer away from the Khandeshwar railway station and 1 kilometer from the Mumbai-Pune highway. And lastly, we have Platinum Palazzo by Platinum Group at Kamathe at 6800. Here the basic amenities are only there like a clubhouse, but not very swanky. Project is ready since late 2014 with OC in place and it's occupied too.
All right, so what are your options in the Malad market in a budget of, actually, Navi Mumbai market, pardon me, I'm still stuck in the zone of Malad. That's Navi Mumbai, 40 to 45 lakhs, Aniruddha Enclave and Platinum Palazzo. All right, who do we have next? We've got Rahul Naidu on the phone line with us. And Rahul, Pune is your chosen market. Go ahead, spell out your question.
Yeah, hi Manisha. Actually, I'm looking for a 2 BHK flat and my preferred location is Dhanori and Lower Gaon. And the position is not a constraint. I can wait for another 1.5 years as well.
All right, so budget is 40 lakhs. Dhanori is the market that he's chosen. I'm just wondering, I know that Dhanori is not an expensive market, but is this budget enough or do you think he'll have to up it up for a 2 BHK specifically?
Yeah, I think that if he can up the budget, that will definitely add more bucks to get a better project.
Slightly
I would
better
say
project,
at least
yeah.
additional 10 lakhs you'll have to add to your budget. Dhanori is a micro market. The key growth drivers really are that it's a neighboring market to Vishrantwadi, which is trading at a weighted average price of 5,600, and it's a very good market and it's located just 3 kilometers from the international airport. Other than that, we've got another better micro market than Dhanori, which is Lohegaon, where the inventory overhang is 18 months and the weighted average price is 4,350, equivalent to Dhanori. And Dhanori is, although at a better inventory overhang of 15 months, the weighted average price stands at 4,400 rupees. Lohegaon's price appreciation is much better at 12.5% compared to Dhanori's at about 10.5%. The projects that you can consider are Belina by Guinea Constructions. It's a ready project located on Porwal Road, Lohegaon, 3 kilometers from the Pune International Airport. It's been ready since Jan 2015. It's 6 kilometers from Vishrantwadi and 8 kilometers from Vimannagar. Vasantam by Tirupati Group in Dhanori. This is a project which has got 3 towers located 3.5 kilometers from Vishrantwadi. Amenities here include a clubhouse, swimming pool and amphitheatre. This is located in Siddharth Nagar on the main Dhanori-Lohegaon road. And lastly, we have Goodwill Valencia by Choice Group at 4150. Standalone building of G plus 10 stories located in Tinagre Nagar, Dhanori, and this project also is offering, although it's a standalone building, a clubhouse, gym, play area and a landscape garden.
All right, so here are your options that we've culled out in a budget of 40 lakh rupees. So we are saying that if you want Dhanori and Lohegaon, so Dhanori will of course be a slightly higher budget. These are the 3 options that you have in 40 lakhs and can go for better projects and better amenities with just upping your budget a bit. Ran Singh Rathi writes into us and says, I'm a Marwadi living in Vadodara at present. It's just so nice to hear that people are still saying, I'm a Marwadi, I'm not a Gujarati, please be sure. So maybe our choices will differ, so maybe you have to give him a far more value for money home because he's a Marwadi. Or we have to weigh between a Marwadi and a Gujarati, who needs more value? Okay, but now I'm looking to relocate my business to Ahmedabad and looking for a home for residents as well, looking for a good 3 BHK recently built apartment with good modern amenities. 3 BHK is almost a necessity because we are a couple with 2 kids and parents. We've seen Venus Parkland project in Vijalpur. How is the project? Are there any better in and around that area? What do you think? I mean, so he's relocating to Ahmedabad. I'll say good city to live in first of all. I like it.
Interestingly, Manisha, I'm starting a new business where I funded a Gujarati and my first investor is a Marwadi.
Oh,
so I really don't know what to say on that front.
Okay, good. So that's why I was hoping you'll give some advice.
I know I'll surely do very well in that business. Gujarati, Marwadi combination, you just can't go wrong.
You cannot beat it. Absolutely. The smartest minds in business.
Absolutely. So here, the 2 micro markets that we've chosen, very good micro markets. We've always been recommending them. Vijalpur is 14 months of inventory overhang and Prahlad Nagar is 20 months. So again, depicting very healthy micro market with end user demand and not investor led. Mid segment Vijaypur's weighted average price at 3550, and Prahlad Nagar, of course, one of the best micro markets in Ahmedabad at 4750 rupees, shot up so much for the mid to luxury segment. Price appreciation, that remains a challenge in Ahmedabad because of great infrastructure and oversupply. Because when I mean oversupply, there is, thanks to the great road network, you have more and more apartments that can be built out. Vijaypur has got 6% of annualized appreciation, followed by Prahlad Nagar at about 5.5%. The project that you shortlisted, Venus Parkland, is a go-ahead. It's a very low-priced project at 3,800 to 4,000 compared to the weighted average price of the market. Project consists of 22 towers to be delivered in different phases. Amenities include clubhouse, amphitheatre, children's play area, landscape gardens. It's located off Vijaypur Road, which connects it directly to the 132 feet ring road. Lastly, we have two other recommendations from our side. Orchid Whitefield by Goyal & Company. This is a project which is 70% occupied as well. It got ready in 2013. Here there are decent amenities including a mini cricket ground, amphitheatre besides a clubhouse and a swimming pool. It's located very strategically 1 kilometer away from DAV International School, and Vastapur railway station is quite nearby as well. Palm Meadows by Podar Builders, between 44,000 and 4,100, good price point, located bang on the corporate road and 200 meters from SG Highway. It's also 1 kilometer from Anand Niketan School and 1.5 kilometers from the Dev Arc Mall. Amenities here also include clubhouse, gym, splash pool and indoor games.
You know, Samir, I was looking at the Ahmedabad market and I can only say Rann Singh is a lucky man. Price appreciation in this market has never been crazy because infrastructure is so good. It's another very similar market to Ahmedabad, Hyderabad, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You've got great infrastructure, so outlying micro markets don't seem very far away. And therefore prices don't go up in these markets. 5 to 6%, 7%.
At
Ahmedabad.
least they're stable, they're safe bets, they're end user driven markets. So you can't really, even if the worst crisis hits India, Ahmedabad won't get that badly affected.
All right. Okay, but anyway,
in terms
this
of
is
real estate.
in there. Okay, so Mr. Rathi, we can say all the best to your shift. And go ahead, take a look at some of these properties which are flashing on your screen. In a budget of 70 to 75 lakh, you will get a good 3-bedroom in either of these projects. Meanwhile, is the real estate sector back on the road to recovery? Well, private equity players sure seem attracted to this sector, including some of the marquee names amongst global investors. They're lining up good chunks of capital to invest in select developers across the country. So, what is it that these funds know that we don't? Nikhil Narayan Sivdas has this report.
A little over $430 million. That's the amount global private equity and investment giants Warburg Pincus and Goldman Sachs are investing in real estate major Piramal Realty. A huge endorsement of the global investor community's faith in the Indian real estate sector.
They will invest at the entity level. So the idea is to really build a great company together. It's not a platform level investment.
Data from Cushman & Wakefield show a 16% increase in investments, with a little over 6,000 crores invested by global and domestic funds in just the second quarter of 2015. But why are these funds betting on the sector now? Fund houses see opportunity in the mid and affordable housing market thanks to its resilient demand and the government's push for housing for all. Meanwhile, global fund houses like Blackstone and GIC continue to favor commercial real estate and are on a buying spree. Clearly, investors are expecting high returns and growth.
We think that rentals will definitely go up as supply gets utilized, because most of the developers have concentrated more on residential and much lesser on commercial. So I think commercial also offers a very, very good scope as far as getting in at attractive valuations, stable yields and expectation of a capital appreciation going forward.
It's clear that commercial real estate and affordable housing are the segments to be in, and it may be worthwhile for domestic investors to take cues from these global giants and invest in these segments. The rise in private equity investments also holds other benefits for the average home buyer. Developers today are increasingly using the capital to finish stalled projects and expand their business, which may be a relief to home buyers who have been left scarred by delays.
There is a need that's being felt that the developers need to focus on core development, core execution, and possibly deliver their balance sheet in some extent.
Private equity players are focusing on national players who have strong balance sheets and the ability to scale up effectively.
Global funds are also ensuring that developers don't overextend themselves on too many projects and rather focus on specific projects which can be executed in time. This minimizes risks and makes these developers ideal investment destinations. From Mumbai, Nikhil Narayan Shivdas, NDTV.
Well, we'll be back in a moment, and how is social media impacting individuals' home buying decision? That's also coming up. And of course, our property tracker, which will give you a quick snapshot of the project, what's on offer, and the price of the project compared to average rates of the same segment in that micro market. Today's pick, Cayenne by the Nahar Group.